Come on. Welcome to D True TV. Can y'all hear me out there? I'm gonna do a quick roll call for I get started in this serious conversation. Before I get started in this serious conversation. Okay, let's go down the list. Let's go get a shout out to Nicole Bella, Shawanda Williams, Lala, Scorpio Lady. So we got Pennywise 216, Bayback, Teron Brown, Chris Whitnall. Respect to all y'all that came up in here for this serious topic. This serious topic right here. See, this topic is just like Black History Month. You don't get 1 month a year, which it should be talked about all the time. It should be something that be done every time a year, no matter what month it is. Today is International the day is International Domestic Violence Awareness Day. Today is. How many did y'all know that? How many did y'all know that? How many did y'all know today is International Awareness for Domestic Violence today? See, we learn something new every day about this. Domestic violence is we know more about domestic violence because there's been more because men does it to women. But yes, it is it is more domestic violence against men than it is women, but they are underreported. Some men don't report that. See, we here today, we're going to this is a type of grown folks conversation today. This grown folk conversation today on D Truth TV, the Truth Zone. So I'm gonna drop the link. See, see Maybach. I said, I see you out there. I know you got to talk about it. What good does it do you or her to hit one another and to regret it later? What good do y'all to hit one another with kids involved? See, when kids involved, where you think they learn that behavior at the house, at home? That's where it starts at. Why can't we as human Scorpio lady? Nah. See, all men's not slow. Some women are slow too now. But that don't mean we go put a hand on each other. You don't put hands on nobody. See, there's several different types of abuse: mental, physical, and sociological. See, yeah, you might see the scars when it's physical, but you don't see the scars when it's mental. Words hurts. Now, I'm gonna give you a perfect of example of how a woman can hurt a man mentally with the words. When they have a baby by a female, and she tell the male it's not his. You know how much that scars a man. You know how much that scars a man. You telling a child's not here, just to hurt him. And men, when you tell a woman she fat, she can't do this, she can't do that, and and you go find another woman who will do the same thing with you. When you tell a man, oh, you're not good enough for him, and when he feel like he's good enough for you, you go out there and find another man, you flood him in front of him. Respect, E. Brooks. Yes, it does, Nicole Bella. Yes, it does. domestic violence include verbal and emotional abuse. It does. Because verbal and emotional. So you verbalize it. And guess what? You turn it, y'all both arguing back and forth. And guess what? If a man says something to a woman and she don't feel love, just like a woman says something to a man, he don't feel wanted and feel like they partner not paying attention to him. Guess what? They go out and seek love from someone else. And that's where the cheating starts. Yeah, verbal threats, yeah, you get arrested for that. But the thing is, it's like this. It's you got to around your kids. You around your kids and see mama or daddy arguing, and then all of a sudden, mama or daddy bring home another person. Or take the kids out and daddy with another person, or mama with another man, or with another woman, or the one you see mama with another woman or with another man. What that teaches your child how to handle your emotional abuse. That is not how to handle emotional abuse. Yeah, that child is dangerous anywhere. Hold on, we got. Let's see this. Respect, Ryder. See, you own Scorpio.
Grand
Scorpio lady.
Rising. Grand Rising.
Grand,
Grand
Grand Rising
Rising,
Scorpio lady. How
Sam.
you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, my darling. Look here. I didn't say I would hit him. I said I would like to.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, I just
I know what you meant when you said that.
I just came up to say I wish everybody had a lovely day yesterday. Um, I had a nice day. Um, I just came up to let y'all hear my sexy voice.
Hey, that's a here there. What's up, Asatar? Respect. Like I said, this is serious subject that we got going on here. You know what I'm saying? And people don't realize it. People don't realize it. It goes on every day, and people had domestic violence real good and easy. Everybody they had it real easy. Yeah, but how was your holiday? Did you eat too much?
You talking to me?
Chris Windows. Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Man, I ate so much. I'm full and fat. Hey,
I think that's
Chris.
everybody. This turkey day. You know what I'm saying? That Chris Whitnall said, "Thank you, Scuffy Lady," and it is sexy to talk about your voice. So
Don't make me
then I'm
laugh. Don't make me laugh. Did I go country? Look, hold
Abundant
on.
Black TV said, "WTL, Scuffy Lady speaks."
Don't make me laugh. I go country
Yes,
on
she
you.
do speak, Armando. Hey, we all country somewhere or another. Hey, yes, Armando, she do speaks. I was
Hey,
shocked.
look.
I had that's why I had to ask was she the real Scorpio lady?
Hey, look.
Because it shocked me.
You can take the girl out the country. You can't take the country out the girl.
You right about that. It's just like everything else. But what do you think about which of all the types of domestic violence is bad? Which one do you think is worse? Physical, verbal, emotional? Which one do you think is worse?
All of it the same.
I love the same. Like I
Physical,
tell people, it can
physical
heal
is the.
up,
I'm sorry.
but the
Physical.
emotional. Go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. Physical is the worst, but all of it makes it much damage.
Yeah, that's the most damage. But the one most scared of though, the emotional and verbal, because it deals with your mental. You see what I'm saying? You can't see that because you don't know what a person going, what kind of damage that does to a person, male or female.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Because think about it. Some of these folks, men that we see, I'm gonna use a man for example. Verbally, physically, emotionally abuse the women. So they are control freak. And then when see you control them emotional, hey, keep them from the family, their friend they used to go out with, spend time with. You see what I'm saying? They kind of like kidnapping. I'm like this right here. I don't see physical and emotional abuse. I don't witness it in my own life, myself and my family member. But thing is, I don't carry it on. But guess what? When I see that happen to my family member, I whoop that person ass because ain't no talking. You're not gonna put your hands on my female family member and get away with it. You feel me? And a friend or family could talk to that person, male or female, try to get away from that person, but the only thing you're doing is pushing that person closer to that person. And sometimes that person you push it closer to that abuser, they feel like they don't have no way out, but they don't see the way out. And it is it's hard to hard to hard to hard to it's hard to describe. You know what I'm saying? Cause it it builds you up. Sometimes it lets you down. Once it builds you, but sometimes that man don't want got to get that courage to leave. See, then you got the financial aspects of it, especially if a man don't want the woman to work outside the house to go make her own money. Cause you know what, that make her it harder for her to leave. Then if you got one car, he got the car all the time. She got to ask him to take her everywhere she needs to go, but back to the house. See, that's not cool. See, we can argue all day long. You don't put your hands on me, I don't put your hands on you. Let that sink in. What would your kids think if they see both of y'all? Let that sink in. What would that do to everybody if your kid sees that? And he go to school, think it's okay to put a hand on somebody for no reason. They can go to school, put a hand on a female, on the girls, boys for no reason. Why you think they go to school bullying these other kids at school? Because they're going on their own. Because somebody at the house is bullying them. Respect JJ Love. Who is GGCC? I don't know GGCC. Yes, it is. It's a cycle. And we need to break it. We need to break it. We need to break that cycle. Oh, okay. There was say we got to break it. We got to break it. Kenyon 27 respect. Trey, I was like, who GCC? Hey, you almost didn't get up here. But we got to break the cycle.
What's going on, man?
Respect to Jennifer Velez. Thank you for showing up. See, this is a serious topic that we go. It needs to be talked about.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that cycle got to be broken.
Well,
What you say, Big Trey?
Well, us as the people, we have to fix that. You know what I'm saying? Us as the people. You know what I'm saying? It's not the woman's fault. It's not the let's just say it's everybody's fault. Everybody play a role in that. The reason why that happened the way that it does, you know. And the reason why I say a lot of them play a role of it because sometimes being quiet about it, you are the worst participant of it all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes like when shit like this is going down, a lot of people don't feel like they should be able to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? It's only a few situations where this action will come out and you will actually find out the true story of everything that happened. And what it is, it's just as well as some guys could be abusive. These women is absolutely holding it in. And this is where the pain come in at. You know what I'm saying? The pain only come in only for how long have this been going down. You know, something like this happened. If we spoke about then, it get handled then, the chances is you don't have to worry about dealing with it again. You know what I'm saying? But if you have a partner and you are very abusive and you are beating this person, there's no way this person can actually come out and say anything because this person is absolutely keeping it under the fold. So the person who was doing abusing, they're thinking, well, this is a way I got them. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I got them. I got them. Like they're not gonna tell nobody. I got them. You know what I'm saying? So there's so many wrongs into that. You know what I'm saying? There's so many wrongs in it. It is.
Yeah, it is a lot of wrong in it. See, it's learned behavior that had never been fixed. The cycle keep going on and on. Like I said, if the kid sees that, especially the emotional, and see parents going, they're gonna act out somewhere else, and the parents gonna be mad because, where you know that at, and they're gonna be shocked if the kids being honest, like, oh, I saw you and mom and daddy did doing it. Then what you got to say? That's why I said the cycle keep going on and on. We got to break that cycle where it starts at the house, and we got to be kind and cordial to each other.
Right.
That's where it starts at. Like I said,
see,
I'm like this. Hey,
go ahead.
Go ahead. So go say. Go ahead.
Now what I was gonna say is, I mean, you're right. You know, the children do look, you know, this become a thing, but this is also is like the generational thing. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these relationships been going through this through generations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are generational curses. A lot of people can't break free from them because they still caged to believe that is a simple a part of a way of life. You know what I'm saying? A part of way of life is to be abusive, be verbally abusive. You don't have to put your hands on someone to absolutely knock the fight out of them. You know what I'm saying? Words can knock the fight out of someone. You know what I'm saying? Waking up every day, encouraging the kids they're not gonna be shit. Well, if they don't say what?
I said that'll knock words would knock the fight out of a person real quicker than anything else.
Right. Right. Because see, well, a lot of people are strong enough to take
Especially
words. There's a lot of people that fall victim to these words. And they're no different from the next person. They're just not strong enough to hold on their own. You understand what I'm saying?
Let's see. Okay, I'm looking up something right quick. Like I said, there are more domestic violence against men than it is women. Because think about it, domestic violence against men is not reported by the men. Because they got that old macho attitude. They don't want to be looked at as a laughing stock. Feel what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I mean, you know, the attitude of today's society is more like that's more acceptable than it was from when I was a kid or maybe when you was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
I actually hear the young kids, like, I'm sitting in the yard one night. My nephews and them, they out there, they got some girls out there in the yard. They talking to them. And I hear my nephew say, well, girl, if you don't twist that blunt up, I'm gonna end up knocking you the fuck out. So I stepped to him like, yo, you don't talk to her like that. And she look at me like, no, it's cool. That's the way we talk. And that type of shit right there will open the gates to that type of shit. It always be the shit that these children see that they grow up to be. You know what I'm saying? And out of everybody in this world was children at one point in time. If you're not an adult now, you still are a child. So it's very important what we as the people teach our kids so far as in household rules, mental abuse, physical abuse, rights to wrongs, education. It's important that we teach these kids this, because if they looking for the world to do it, or if we simply thinking that we've been too hard on the kids, where we absolutely think, you know what I'm saying, this is where we start failing as the parents. This is where we start failing as the parents.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, you're right. And thing is, yep. Yeah, and it hit. This is the thing. I'm gonna hit all the type of emotional abuse. The 5 signs. Here's the 5 signs, ladies, gentlemen, or emotional abuse. Right? They are hypercritical or judgmental towards you. They are they are possessive or controlling. They are manipulative. They ought to diminish you and your feelings. See, if you see any 5 of them signs, don't just dismiss it. Just don't dismiss it. It's time to get the hell on. Because the thing is, when you start, you know what comes right behind it, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Once they get you emotional, then physical will start. Then you trap. It just I'm just what Ryder said that there. Never stay in a abusive relationship out of love and for the kids. That was some people F up at. They love that person so much and think he or she gonna change.
I don't think it. To me, I don't really
And
think. I'm gonna say today's generation because I only can speak about today. Today is like I don't see that. Today is the people are with you for multiple reasons. Like it's not about you have a child with someone or you just love this person so much that you just have to be with them. No, that's to me. I don't simply think that's the case. I think the case is what type of car you drive, how big your bank account is, and what is you toting in your trousers. Like them, the three main things today, what keep a relationship energized and going, and it almost knocks out the exception for love, the exception to build and destroy, this deception of doing all the positive, like it's all negative things. Why a person would stay with someone these days and time. Back then, you liked someone because you liked them. You know what I'm saying? Now you like this person because they can buy you Jordans, they can buy you Gucci bags, they can buy you all this material shit that really don't fit for us. You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like,
see, that's where I'm gonna get to what I said out of love, and that love could be a person doing for you. See what I'm saying? Not just
right,
the heart involved, it's the money value. That what I'm saying, emotional. Like let's say want a man to stay at the house. She doing all the work. She doing all the thing. Want the man to do all this? Just like a woman. The man he got don't have no job. He taking care of the household, taking care of the bill. You got to ask them for the money to go do anything. You see what I'm saying? That's
right.
and then don't put on top of that what makes they have kids together. So what is he she gonna do?
I
Especially
mean, the
what
reason
she
why
gonna do with kids.
I mean, I only,
They ain't
you
have a
know,
job.
I understand that, but like I said, you know, it wasn't like when I was a child. I mean, like when I was a young teenager coming up, looking for love. Like I said, these days and time, you know, people, you know, there's so many ways. Like people still using the financial gain as the game of the reason why they don't want their significant others, which is to be so far from the truth that it doesn't really make sense. Because in today's time, there are so many methods and ways that there are methods and ways you don't even ever have to step out your house to make a decent income. You understand what I'm saying? You could do ads online and make $100, $300 a week just doing ads online, adding them to people profiles and sending it out to people. They will pay you just off of doing simply just that. There's too many ways to make money. Know what it is. A lot of these people are with the person due to the fact of, you know, what everybody has. Like, you know what I'm saying? The nice cars, the nice cribs, the certain events y'all go to every year that regular people don't go to. Like this different stuff, because the finances is not it no more. It's done been made so easy where finances can be made, and we still going through these problems. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like everyone. I don't believe everyone is just sitting back, not having jobs, not having money, and still relying on the old system. Like, oh, well, if I don't have, like, I don't believe that. I believe there's too much money in the world where people have to sit back and not make none. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't make nothing but $50 a week, that's $200 a month. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't make nothing but $100 a week, that's $800 a month. You know what I'm saying? That's $400 a month. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, like, there's too many methods out there where you can always bring in the bread. The thing is, a lot of people in the relationship is not saying that, but they're using the money as the layman's terms. Like, well, I see Paula and her husband just bought him a Yukon. You know what I'm saying? And he decked it out. So now she ended up playing on your emotions because you didn't bring in enough money to buy her a Yukon. When you simply bought her a Tahoe, but you couldn't afford a Yukon, so you would think she would be happy with the Tahoe since it's more closer to a Yukon, but it doesn't work like that. So that's what I'm saying. It's too much money in the world to think that financial is the reason why these families is going in. It's got something to do with sex. It has something to do with material, and it has today's time. I'm not talking about back in the days when we were kids, when we were coming up. And when we came up, we seen what real love was. Today's time, they don't know what real love is because you can break up with your girlfriend because of the minor stuff, and you might not never talk to her again.
That big trade.
When we was coming up and we had a disagreement with our old lady, man, it damn near killed us to find out what she was doing and what she was up to while she wasn't with us. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? Like when you got that phone call and she say, "Well, look, baby, look, I'm tired of you being in a separate household from me. You need to come on home." That shit was almost like the corner store calling you and say, "Yo, the ticket you just bought was a hitting ticket."
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, today's time, they wouldn't know the value.
What I was saying was, Trey, I want to talk about buying her this, buying her that. Yeah, but hold on, let me finish. Hear me out. There are women in a situation, there are men in a situation where the person they were with making all the money. And thing is, they don't have the money or the resources to leave. But they don't, but they can't. Where they gonna go? And thing about it is, when that happens, the abuser will move that man or woman from. You feel what I'm saying? And got that dynamic right there. Well, they can't go out and get no job. They can't speak to nobody. You do what I say. You do what I say. You go where I go. No matter what you say, you still going. And then that's the emotional and verbal abuse that I was talking about. Because hey, we know people can go out and get a job. When the person, the abuser, say, "Hey, you stay here, stay in this house. You cook, you clean this house. It better be clean to a certain standards." And they got to go ask that person for the money. And then when they ask for the money, hey, that abuser taking where they got to go grocery shopping. You see what I'm saying? Or go to this place. And guess what? They ain't got no communication with nobody on the outside world. That's called emotional, and physical abuse, which is also considered kidnapping. So you cut all communication out from her friends and family.
Right. Now, when it comes to, like the control part, when it comes to the control part of it, I mean, I don't really know nothing about control because I never, been the type to ever control anybody. But I can say that a lot of time, this is vice versa too. It's just not go for men; it's go for the women too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
A lot of time, your significant
I'm saying both of them. I'm saying both of them.
Right. So a lot of time, your significant other can smell trouble. Understand what I'm saying? That doesn't make them controlling. What makes them controlling when they make you do it? You know what I'm saying? But sometimes your significant other can smell trouble. I'm gonna give you an example. You might have this girlfriend that you like, right? And let's just say your funds is not all the way together where you can buy her the things that your mind project that you might want to do for her. Your mind might tell you, man, let's work hard to try to get her a Coach and a Louis bag. But really, in realization, these bills kicking your ass. You got this right here lining up for you, this and that, and that and this. And you had this one girl who don't seem to know how to keep a relationship or know how to keep a man long enough. But every time you turn around, she always giving out phony information to try to keep your woman head going. Like, well, girl, I ran into Thomas the other day. Girl, guess what he did? Guess what he do? He took me to the boutique. He bought my hair. Yeah, he fucked around, got my nails done. Yeah, he bought me a little Kia. You know what I'm saying? All kind of shit. And after a while, that becomes a trouble. That become a real live miserable trouble. And this is vice versa. This does not go for men. Let's go for the women too. This is a vice versa thing. And then sometimes we so naive and we so foolish, we'll let another motherfucker who can't keep nothing trick us out of our position. You know what I'm saying? Like, we will absolutely let this person trick us out of our position. A good thing for sure thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we will let this person keep talking to us, and then you watching this person keep coming over here with this stuff, and you thinking to yourself at first, it's like, well, if it, he probably just can't, he doing the best that he can. Then after a while, it goes from you putting up for him that you putting down on him. You know what I'm saying? So now it went from I'm on your team to like, who team you really on?
Yeah. And especially Tracy J. came up at how. Look at the stat right here. I want people to listen to the stat real clear. Real clear. This rate of reported and contact sexual violence, physical violence, and or stalking in Delaware ethnicity. 45.1% of non-Hispanic black women, 40.1% of non-Hispanic black men, 37.3% of non-Hispanic white women, 3% of non-Hispanic men. That's high for both groups,
right?
But it's high in our community. But guess what? The other side of the coin, they was trying to downplay it. Hey, y'all ain't out the woods y'all damn self.
That's right.
But the thing is,
that thing right there, what we talking about, can be ran both ways. Like, and that's the scary thing about it, because when the men seem to do it, even though that a woman seem to know how to move better than a man, when it come down to doing things that they don't have no business doing, they move better than men. I don't know the reason why that is. I'm not really that smart on that. But when it comes down to certain things, women know how to move smarter than men. So a lot of things we be done told on ourselves about, because like we'll get in that first argument and we would tell her like, yeah, man, I see what my boy JJ was talking about. But she was to get in that argument with you, she would never tell you that. She would just tell you all the things that you are doing wrong. And see, when this is why I say it's a vice versa thing, because more than I seen it with women, I done seen this shit with men too. I done seen the time where men was so jealous of the dude who had the woman, he would absolutely go back and tell the dude anything just so they won't be together. And I seen the time that the man dropped the woman, and the same dude that made all the accusations swooped right in like Superman and picked her up.
Yeah. And the thing is, this is just part one for that. This is just part one today right here. No, I'm saying this is part one, and I'm gonna pick it up a little later tonight. But the thing is, women gaslight men, and men gaslight women, regardless who started. We just got to stop it. Men should put their head on women. Women should put their head on men. Men should not physical, emotional, verbally abuse women. Women should not emotional, verbally abuse men. Because don't tell her who looking, especially got kids. People say, oh, kids don't know nothing. Oh, they see everything. They see it and they hear it. They see it and they hear it. And they're going to go emulate it. Then guess what? Some have your child, then you're going to wonder what. We just got to stop that physical abuse on each other, emotional and verbal. Cause the emotional and verbal abuse.
You're right.
I think the physical heals up. Although the physical will be right there, the physical will be right there, but the emotional and the verbal, it's gonna be in your head. It'll be up there in your head, and they're gonna be thinking about it, and no telling when that person gonna explode. And then I know that some people don't want to be touched by the opposite sex. Don't want to be touched because they've been emotional, verbal, and physical abuse so much. They'll be like, can I trust this person? Oh, don't forget, it's not men and women. The men and women relationship, men and women relationship, it happens in them too, believe it or not.
Yep.
Don't think it don't.
Yep.
Don't think it don't.
I mean that a lot of time.
Don't get past. Don't actually code nothing.
Right. A lot of time, where a lot of people don't understand. Well, I'm gonna just say with a lot of guys because you just got a lot of mean dudes out here. You know what I'm saying? But there are some guys that actually try to walk themselves away from of a thing that they know could have turned out to be a violent situation, and the whole while they walking away, they was provoked. You know what I'm saying? Provoked. This is what I teaches my, you know what I'm saying? I'm teaching my daughters, like, look, you know what I'm saying? If you got a problem with a man, pick up your shit and go. Because if he love you like that, it's nothing y'all can't wake up tomorrow and call each other and talk about over the phone. You know what I'm saying? And get back where y'all had. You know what I'm saying? And not to tell my daughter, oh, if he put his hands on you, call me, I'm gonna come over here and kill him. No, because that's where a lot of this shit goes wrong at. Because us as men, we give women too much protection. And the reason why I say that, and this is a vice versa thing, because men, I'm finna get on you too. This is a vice versa thing. So with some of these women, I'm gonna say some of them because they are, like I said, they are real women out here that don't play these type of games. But the majority of what I saw or came up with and experienced, like I tell my daughters, don't put your hands on a man. If you got a problem, leave. If he not letting you go, then you call me. You know what I'm saying? You call me then. You know what I'm saying? Only way I would get into it if I know he's 100% wrong, because I know a female and I know and I've been in a situation like that where one party tried to walk away and the other party was just not really having it. No, it wasn't no physical abuse involved, but it was more like I was held against my will when I was trying to walk away from trouble. You see what I'm saying? Even though there wasn't no hands and, you know what I'm saying, laid on nobody, but I still couldn't walk past. I still couldn't get out. Like, this person is barricading the door. I have to call people, tell them to come get me out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, you have situations like these, and they don't never be addressed because we always want to hear what we hear. And
the thing you said,
we don't never want to break down,
like you said,
and understand the type of person that's telling us the information. And then we got this bad habit of taking one side of something and not looking at the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have a fucked up habit for that. Like, our sister can come back to us right now and tell us, oh, boo-hoo, a nigga just put his hands on me. But she didn't tell us that she done struck the dude 3 times. She done punched him in the eye. She done took his little pack of shit and put it all in the river and the toilet or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She ain't say all the little fucked up shit she did.
But betray. But that is, hey, she do all that shit. Yeah, she can throw the clothes out, put bleach, whatever. That still don't give her the right to put her hands on.
No, I didn't say. I did not say he had a right. Hold up now. Wait a minute, Detroit.
If you go
say that he had a right to do nothing, I said was this type of thing go unintentional, where she need to be held accountable, not accepting nothing that he doing to her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say nothing about, oh, this is an exception because she doing this and she doing that. I said these type of things go unintentional. Like, you know, like, okay, she, like, if your sister come to you right now and tell you that a dude just dotted her eye, you see what I'm saying? No, he's not right for doing that. But if she's over there provoking that man and hitting that man for that point where that man had to retaliate back on her, no, that's not right what he doing. But at the same time, you have a son and you have to think about it like that. What would if that was your son over there? Not thinking about that just because that's just your daughter, or you just gonna move because that's your daughter involved. You got to think about it like that. What if that's my son over there dealing with your daughter? How are we gonna handle this then? With me and you cool. We got a good relationship. We got an okay thing. But you think I'm gonna sit there, you know, even though my son fucked up, I might have to hit him in the chest twice for putting his hands on that. But I'm gonna have to address the fact that your daughter have to keep her hands off of my son. Don't stop me for disciplining him for putting his hands on that queen.
See, like I said, I
discipline him.
Well, that thing is,
teenagers or kids.
Hey, Big Trey, you know what I said? You know what I said? Hey, you know what I said? I've been in a situation. A woman did me like that. You know what I did? I walked away. I walked away. It's easy to do. I didn't call the cops. I walked away.
Our kids got.
If a man can, if nobody can walk away,
I understand that. I understand all that. Well, man, you got to understand in walking away. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't got nothing like that against my name. You know what I'm saying? Me beating up on a woman or me jumping on a woman or none of that. What I'm saying is, we got that mind where we can walk away. But what if we have that son that have a mental health problem and he can't help himself and he feeling like he's a cat in the corner? These the things that just cannot be walked the past, because we all supposed to know right from the wrong. A lot of us know right from the wrong, but we have mental health where we don't realize right from wrong. Well, man, you just picked up and say, hey, look, we're going to go ahead and go, man. Like, nah, this shit ain't worth it. I can't do no 150 days in no fucking jail behind no fucking bra that really don't want me here. I'm gone. Man, you would do that. But what was to happen if we have this child who had his mental ability where he don't see all of that? He don't have the eye to see all of that. See, this is where the point where you also have to tell these females, like, look, if you feel like you got a problem with this guy, let him go. If you can't get him out of the house, call me. And then I can call you and we can sit down and talk, and I can say, well, look, man, my daughter, she just wants some time alone right now. Can you just come get your son, man? We don't want no problems. We don't want, no, it's not 9 times out of 10, it's not going to go like that. Because a lot of time, it depending on what human being we got out here dating each other. You know what I'm saying? Let's say it like that. Depending on who the situation, what we got going on. This is why you got to coach your kids in picking somebody who absolutely got a available mind. You know what I'm saying? Who have an available mind that can think far as they can see. You know, if you got somebody that can't think far as and they can see, then we're gonna run into this problem all the time. No, it do not give him the right to put his hands on her if that's going on, but provoking is provoking. You know what I'm saying? That you can't walk around that. You know what I'm saying? We cannot walk around that. We cannot give them all the credit and say, well, you know what? You know, even though she hit him, he still just need to pick up his stuff and just go. No, we need to stop doing that, because that's where the problem coming in at, and the men start to feel like, okay, well, we can't do this, we can't do that, so we got to do this, we got to do that, we got to lose out on this, and we got to lose out on that, we got to pick up, and we got to go. And they could just like, no, we got to stop doing that. And that's vice versa for the men, because some men got that power over women. like they got baby mamas, they got sisters, and the sisters in there really don't like the girl. They been want to jump on her, but they use anything that she do in their relationship to try to coordinate how they gonna jump on her or plot against her and shit like that. Now you got to start telling your son, like, look, man, if you got a problem with this girl, nigga, you need to get your shit. You need to get the fuck on out of her house. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you a nigga ain't paying no bills. You need to get your shit. You need to get the fuck up. You need to go. You need to go. Ain't no talking over it. Ain't no, but dad, you not dad my ass, bro. You finna get hit in your face. Get your shit and get the fuck out of this queen house. Why is you playing? You know what I'm saying? This is what
respect,
we got.
Respect to Nate the Great. Yeah.
This is what we got to start.
And thing, I tell people, like I keep telling people, we gotta live together out with each other. No, you don't. See, if the man got his own place, the one got her own place, and he got somewhere to go. Let's think about it. Fuck going to the room, you got your own place, you can go there. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right.
And and the thing about it is, I don't care, a man provoking a woman provoking a man. They chase him behind to try to provoke him, the other person try to walk away. I don't give a damn. Both of them got to be adult to walk away. I'm not gonna break them. I'm not gonna put it on the middle state person. The middle state ain't got nothing to do with you having common sense. You're gonna walk up behind them, and something gonna happen. Both of y'all going to jail. Which one? Cost you money that might lose you your job that you got, or you're gonna be adult about it and walk away and go your separate ways. Which one you gonna do? You still got your job, or you want to go get locked up and lose your job because of some bullshit? So which one it is?
But like I said,
what I'm saying?
Man, yeah, I feel you.
So
I feel you.
And then on top of that, guess what? You have to know again, because we know people that some people. That was said. Both of them got to do it. Both of them got to do it. Not just one.
Right. That's right.
That was said. Both got to do it. Then it's going to escalate. It's going to let's see. Think about it. Then it's going to escalate. Then it's going to escalate to something more serious. Either she going to kill him or her. Then they go both of them lost their life. For what? So something stupid. See, I'm getting into more of that.
I won't think it will be nothing stupid. I just think it will be a lack of coordination. How you teach your kids. It depends on how you teach your kids, man. And you know what I'm saying? One thing about my mom, you know what I'm saying, she always had taught us, like, if we got into it with these girls, get your shit, back up, call one of your homeboys, get yourself out of there. If you can't do that, call my phone and I'll beat up. Don't fuss, don't fight, get your shit, go. You know what I'm saying? These the words from my mother. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? These are the words from my mother. My mother would tell me this. Son, don't fight. My dad would just say, son, don't go back over there, period. You got yourself out that situation, just don't go back over there, son. It's not worth it, son. You see what I'm saying? So I got I got two people that gave me the responsibility to know how to keep my hands to myself. And then another thing is, I never grew up saw my dad jumping on my mom, and I never saw my mom jumping on my dad. And it could have been both ways around, but I never saw that. I can honestly say I never ever saw my daddy put his hands on my mom, and I never saw my mama put her hands on my dad. I can't never say it. I will be lying. This is what it takes before you to send your children off to another lane, like putting your child into someone else's family, especially when there could be kids involved, and now y'all have to be mutual family. You see what I'm saying? It's so much in stake than just her and him having a physical and abuse. It's also about every day of dealing with these
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
You know, it's like the ability of dealing with these people, and to the point where these two people do not want to deal with each other. But like I said, if if that child is involved, then you always gonna have to deal with that person. So either way you look at it, I don't think there's nothing in this world that you could go through in your relationship. And I'm just talking about the common shit. I'm not talking about no outrageous shit. I'm not talking about no shit you just trying to sit there and think of. I'm just saying just common shit in your relationship. I don't think there's nothing that you be going through in your relationship where you have to just jump on your significant other. I do not know where that come from. And then where do y'all see these arguments that go that far? Like, I know when a woman coming with her bullshit from a mile away. Vice versa. They know me so good, they know when I'm coming with my bullshit right away. I might start doing that little bullshit, and I know for myself, and I get up and I remove myself, because right there and there, I had a sense to know, like, damn, you know what? I'm on that bullshit again today. That girl did not even say one word to me right away. Let me get my ass on home, because today I'm just not feeling it. I'm not up to it. I'm not blaming her like, yeah, she's the fault, da 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 da. Or for people's call, I'm like, what happened? I'll be like, yo, it was my fault. Yeah, that was my fault. I'm in one of my moves today, and I think I just need to be alone for a while. Then later on in that night, I go back to the house and everything will be all right. That's another day that went without physical abuse. You see what I'm saying? But see, like I also said, you have people that don't have the same mindset that we have. And if you know that your children and you watching them grow up to be teenagers, young adults, grown people, however you want to call it, if you watching your kids grow up in these stages and you know that your children have problems, like you know they got problems, like you know for a fact, like they have these type of problems. Right now, stop fighting in front of these children, because this is how you grow up to have these fucked up ass households we're talking about. These fucked up households only come from a lot of shit that don't never be talked about. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of shit in households
Oh
that
yeah.
just be talked about. This is how you get your serial rapists and
You're right.
excuse me, damn, we got to go over that video. That's how you get your serious people and people in the bushes and these predators and all. They only come from fucked up households. Mental abuse is a motherfucker. A lot of people who have mental health
Yeah.
problems
Let me
are
go.
the people that work head of this country. They work head of the country. Look at How to Catch a Predator. Look at How to Catch a Predator with Chris Hansen. Every one of them dudes were either military, a judge, a fucking deputy, or some type of shit like that. They was not no street niggas. They was not no people. They were straight high-ranking people. Why? They came from fucked up households. They came from fucked up mental abilities. And then you put them in another world that's even fucked up, and they were just even more fucked up. Their parents never took time sit down and tell people in the population, like, look, he had this kind of condition. Can y'all please not torture and pick on him? Because I'm not taking up for these people. I'm just giving you how this shit go. And if you go and read up what I'm telling you, you will understand exactly what I'm telling you. And the books will tell you the same thing. This is how these people work. This is how they obligate. This is how they move. When we have the obligation to pick ourselves up for duty and say, well, look, man, I don't want to be a part of this. I'm not going to be in here beating on this girl. Her kids just standing there. Her kids standing there hollering, screaming, and you and her just throwing the hands. No, I'm not that type of guy. I got to get out of here. But then a lot of guys done been through so much fucked up mental abuse, they think this shit is normal. And to a normal motherfucker like us, tell them. We got to keep telling them. We got to keep putting it in their head, because at that point, they don't see this. At this point, they do not see this because why? They don't even have a clear mind to know what they're doing. Because they had a clear mind of what they knew and what they was doing. The same thing you would have did, D-True, what I would have did, picked up the bags. Look, this is not worth it. I'll call you tomorrow when this shit get right. Da-da-da-da. Walk on out the door. These niggas don't got that type of ability. And that's vice versa. They some women the same way. They are some women the same way.
Yep. But this is just part one of the subject. For right now, part two gonna be later on. Nate the Great came out. We had somebody named Martin. I ain't gonna mention the name. I don't know. Did you see that comment made, Big Trey, about you?
You said what happened?
And I'm gonna get rid of some of these fools that want to come in here and say something. See, then what they trolls do when you start talking about a serious subject. You see what I'm talking about, don't you, Big Trey?
Oh yeah.
Whatever. All right. We ain't got time for that. We talking about some serious subjects here.
But listen to me. I respect your platform and I respect you as a human being. So anytime you in here cooking up some good food like this, believe me, I got a dish or two to bring to the party. You know what I'm saying?
This subject is not over with.
Oh, I know. But yeah. I'm just telling the haters in the bushes who watching right now. Anytime D-True cooking up some good food, I'm gonna bring a dish to the party because that's how we do it over here. We support each other over here.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna continue
to be talked about. It's gonna be something that's gonna be talked about.
Right. Because a lot of them be hating that you touch the fat first before they got a chance to. You know what I'm saying? So we got to respect them. Appreciate you for coming through and showing your love. Hit the like button on the way out the door.
Yeah, because some of these folks that coming in here talking they BS, they want controversy. They want beef. You see what I'm saying? Y'all ain't getting this over here.
Nah,
you ain't getting this. I don't care how many in the chat. Okay, how many in the chat? Because the link just dropped. If you talk your shit, bring your ass up on the panel. Stop typing in the chat like a keeper or a hoe. Cam up. Don't even try to puddle bomb me, because guess what? Your ass will get dropped like a your ass will get dropped like a hot. See, you want to come in here and talk shit about me? You want to come in and shit talk about my panel guests? Nah, that don't happen now. You just respected my whole channel.
Listen to me, D-True. That right there what we were just talking about, what I was just telling you a while ago about the mental health, because if they came out of a household where they had to grow up watching how they talk and walk around people, then they wouldn't be the way that they are. These are some of the people that I'm talking about with these mental health issues. They don't know how to talk to people. They want to get the people outside their content and their character. I know them. You know what I'm saying? This is the reason why they mad, because I'm cooking up a good meal right now with you. I'm on the stove with you.
Yeah, we both want to cook up some.
Listen to me. These people in the background, they mad because we're touching on a situation that fit their category. Just because we ain't found out about them yet, we hitting categories that that bothers people. Because when you say something to bother someone, that's when they come with negativity. The whole time we've been talking, no one said nothing negative. As soon as we start talking about what's the problem in people's homes and stuff like that, people start getting personal. Why? Because they done been through this type of stuff. And we ain't doing nothing but reminding them.
And it's kind of funny how they were, when I'm about to end this live, and one said, drop the link. Dumbass, the link is already pinned to the top of the page. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, y'all are not going to don't care what they do. You already know, Big Tree. What I already say. They ain't gonna stop the train from because this train gonna keep going. And part 2 gonna be tonight. What time?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I ain't just, so guess what? This topic gonna be ongoing, and I'm gonna be tonight. It gonna go. I'm gonna go down each state. I'm gonna give what the penalty is for domestic violence. So I'm really gonna piss somebody off. Like I always piss somebody off somewhere.
Listen.
But,
the part.
But it's gonna be the penalty. What charge? What sentence? How long you gonna be locked up? What kind of fines you gonna pay? So domestic violence, it goes both ways. You got to find a word, Big Trey.
My final word is, man, stay tuned. Make sure y'all get here for part 2. Shout out to Miss Scorpio lady. Shout out to all the people in the chat. I can't see names right now. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, shout out to everybody that stopped through. Queen E, AP. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to let me get some of these names up here. Academics. Oh shit, DJ Academics in your chat. Word. Nate the Great. Shout out.
I don't know that the real one or not. I don't know
what's brother.
That the
shout
real
out
one or
to
not.
Prophet. Shout out to Jenny. Shout out to Tracy. You know what I'm saying? It's always good to see you. You know what I'm saying? Peace to you, Queen. Shout out to Pennywise. Like always, I'll see you everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the hater who try to send the bullshit to the chats tonight. I appreciate you for coming through, showing love to D-Love. I'm a D-Truth, D-Love. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Old Head. Always a good thing to see you, my brother. Shout out to Marty.
Hey, Big Trey.
Love. Yep.
That was the real DJ.
Shout out to Bill for the fucked up comment you came up with. Yeah, it's always a good thing to see haters. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I got everybody. I touch bases. So that's all I got to say, D.
Thanks for the views. You sure did. All right. You heard it. You heard it from Big Trey. See, what the haters feel to realize, yeah, I might have had 10, 13, 15 people now. It don't matter. But guess what? So, it really don't matter. Yeah, I like to send a shout out to all the Nile River, Eve James, State Game, Money Boy Joy, Nate the Great, let's see, Armando, Malaysia, L, Jenny, Tracy J, Scorpio Lady, E. Brooks, Roland Law, and see who else I missed. Who else did I miss?
Salute to you.
Mac Mean. Wax. Oh, I got her. Oh, I had to get her because I'm gonna get it if I didn't. Mac Mean, Wax AP, Wax Dog.
Yeah. Fuck love. She showed good love.
Yeah. Jenny Valet is Pennywise, Ellie. That's let's see what else I missed. Ride or Die, Ryder, my boy, Nicole Bella, Sharonda Williams, Pam, and it's a host of a lot of good folks out there that come support me. That's not in the chat that will go back and watch the replay. They can look like our Big Trey. Without our chat, without them showing us love, it won't be no us.
It won't be no us. So, you know, like I said, for all you people,
y'all later on for part 2. It's just part 1.